He's a heart faker and he's dining and dashing. Winnie the no thank you and female frogs are faking death to avoid sex on today's episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes!
Welcome everybody to 1, 2, 3 Jokes, the competitive comedy podcast where we take 3 stories from the news, write 3 jokes about each story, and decide who's written the funniest jokes. My name is Jeremy Martinez.
My name is Ricardo Leon.
I'm Carly Kastner.
And I'm Vanessa Flores.
Vanessa Flores, usually our producer. Today, filling in as judge, jury, and executioner, we're missing Bob Timmons and Amanda Kerberg today.
Yeah, down 2 today. What's the math on that? 4 divided by 6.
Carry the 1.
Like a little over 20% of
power.
our cast?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Jeez.
2 out of 6, right?
Ugh.
But we're going to bring you 200% more of the fun to make up for it.
Because of inflation, we had to get rid of 2 of our cast members. and we got rid of the 2 that were the highest paid.
Well, and because of shrinkflation, there's only 2 comics, so you're only getting 6 jokes per story.
Well, actually,
for the same number of episodes.
You're incorrect because there's 3 comics because I wrote jokes for
Oh, yay!
You knew that.
Carly saved the day.
You watched me write the jokes
But I
right in front
totally
of your
forgot.
face. Yeah, you forgot.
Totally forgot.
Listen, you guys, so I wasn't at the last recording and I want to tell you a story about something that happened to me while I was traveling. I've seen you all since the recording, but I didn't tell you about this just for this reason. Okay, well, there's 2 things I want to talk about. Do you want to hear about Ricky at the Halloween party, or do you want to hear about my vacation story? And whatever I don't tell right now, I will tell in the next episode.
Well, let's clear the Halloween one since we're
closer to Halloween.
Yeah,
okay. So, Ricky and I go to the same Halloween party. And last year...
It's like we go to the same school.
We go to the same school. Last year, we were at this Halloween party and we talked about it on the show afterwards. But one of the premise of the party...
No, don't do it.
I'm doing it because you provoked me.
Well, I'm getting you to stop hitting the table.
Okay, so I think it's just this spot because Bob does this a lot too, and now
There's
I
just
feel
something very
compelled to do
hittable
it.
about that part of the table.
Yeah, there totally is. Okay, so but one of the premise of the party is you get paired with someone and you have to compete in different competitions with people.
Yes.
And last year, Ricky and I were partners.
As exhausting as it sounds.
And I was very upset because Ricky fell asleep like halfway through the evening, and I had to like Weekend at Bernie's his body around the party so that I could win the competitions basically by myself. Okay. And then this year we didn't get paired together and Ricky was very upset. He texted me privately and said, I wanted to be your partner. I'm very upset.
I did not say that. Those are not the
How
words
can we manipulate
that I
things to
used.
be partners? And it just didn't
you
work
were the
out.
one looking to manipulate.
But I was
If only
kind of
there was a
giving...
record of what texts were
Yeah,
sent.
it says me going, I probably just won't play games.
He was disappointed that we weren't partners because he knows I
'cause it's
literally
more fun.
carried. When people say carry the team, they mean it figuratively. For me, it was literally because
weakened
Ricky
it
was
on
This year,
asleep.
then how'd you do this year?
So, well, remember we beat you at beer pong with your partner. But anyway, Ricky fell asleep halfway through the games again. I saw him on the couch snuggling with all the puppies. I sent a video of it to Bob. So we'll see if Bob edits it into the show.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're done with the shaming part of the show,
Yeah, stop
I
sleep
fell
shaming
asleep.
him.
There's 100 dogs there, and I'm allergic.
fell asleep at, like-
I'm not allergic to a dog, but 7 dogs.
You're
I'm very
outside.
allergic to dogs.
He
that
is
way.
1/7 allergic to each dog. That adds up to a full allergy.
You were outside, and my dog
And
is
guess what? You just
hypoallergenic.
said snuggling with the dogs. Yeah, because they're always like invading your space and getting in. There's no way to avoid 7 needy dogs.
There were a lot of dogs.
I think staying awake might help.
Ricky's blaming the dogs for falling asleep in the middle of a party. And it wasn't like 1 a.m. It was like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
on a Saturday
It's
night.
exhausting. It's about
God.
12 married couples and dogs.
On one island.
I don't know why I wasn't just like totally like jazzed and excited about it.
Oh my
the whole
God.
time.
Once you said 10 p.m., I'm on Ricky's side. I'm like, fuck that. I'm asleep at 9:30.
Ricky was originally blaming everyone for being like lame, and Ricky fell asleep during the party.
Yeah, because it was lame.
I feel like there's a common denominator in all of the things that Ricky blames everyone else, but at the end of the day, he falls asleep during parties.
Or your parties.
this party.
Maybe your
This
party
wasn't my
is
party.
the common. Maybe your presence is the common denominator.
Is it?
Yes, Carly is clearly very soothing and comforting. She's not going to film you when you fall asleep.
I'm sorry, Ricky. I had to. I'll show you the video later, but I did like immediately send it to Bob.
And then she's like, why don't you come to my parties anymore?
It wasn't my party. I would never do that to you at my party.
You literally did the same thing the day before at your party.
You fell asleep
It was
at
a
my
bunch
party?
of couples and dogs.
That's her kind of party.
Yeah.
You had fun though, right?
I love you.
I thought you had fun.
I'll go to your.
I love
go to
everybody
your,
there. I think all your friends are wonderful. I love them. They're all wonderful.
I'll still go to your stupid pet dander parties.
Just want to point out when Ricky says all my friends are wonderful, the other party he's referring to is that I host a Halloween movie night, and it was just us and my husband and Pat and Brittany, and all your friends are wonderful. Is like, those are your friends too.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're all friends,
Yeah, we're all friends.
what do you say we get into round one?
All right, round
You are a
one.
friend.
Let's see who can stay awake the longest.
Yeah, anyone can fall asleep in round one. Man fakes heart attacks to avoid paying bill at 20 different restaurants.
You hit that H hard.
What?
Heart attack.
Man fakes a heart attack?
Heart attack.
A 50-year-old man is accused of faking a heart attack at fancy restaurants in Spain to avoid paying the bill. According to police, the man was arrested last month in what was the 20th incident this year. The man ordered seafood paella and 2 whiskey drinks at El Buen Corner, which was his last target.
I really thought you would not be able to say paella correctly.
Are you kidding me? That's so rude. I'm not stupid. The bill came.
We love you and your friends.
The bill came to $36.75. The manager of the restaurant noticed the attempted dine and dash. When confronted, the customer allegedly claimed he was going to his hotel room to get the cash. However, the restaurant staffers refused to let him leave. At that point, the suspect feigned a heart attack, but restaurant workers called police instead of an ambulance. He was arrested multiple times in the city of Alicante. A police spokesman said the modus operandi was the same. The man orders expensive items like a lobster, entrecote, and premium whiskeys. He did not appear to be fazed when he was arrested.
This is Spain, right?
Wait,
it's
how do they talk in Spain?
Heart attack.
It's paella.
It's a heart attack. You can have a little bit of a heart attack.
Barcelona. Heart attack.
What a nice start us off.
Okay.
This Uber Eats generation will never know the petty joy of squandering someone else's hard-earned efforts. Because you have to pay first.
I don't blame him. Have you been out to eat lately? It's so expensive. I'm sweating right now just thinking about it.
Oh, no.
Like, guys, I can't feel my wallet.
That's really good. I'll do my shittier version of that jokes. $36.75 for paella and 2 drinks. That's a real scam. That's the real scam. I can't read my own handwriting. Shit.
That's the real scam.
That's the real scam. Inflation, am I right?
You are
This could
right.
be Carly's new feature on the show. That's the real scam. I faked a heart attack to get out of open heart surgery, and I'm perfectly... Oh, wait, is this a flashback?
The atmosphere was dark, the food was bland, and the service was slow. I give it a single out of quadruple bypass.
I actually commend the guy. He's just trying to finish one of those fucking punch cards that no one can ever finish. Fake 20 heart attacks, get a free sandwich.
Ah, go.
Yeah, well, they never got my ranch, so my heart.
That ruins the whole meal. When you ask for ranch and they don't bring it,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Eat my fries dry?
Or when you tell your friend to get lots of hot sauce at Taco Bell and he makes it like the most difficult thing in the world.
What? You got plenty of hot sauce in your Taco Bell.
We want to thank our sponsors, Taco Bell, Liv Moss.
His MO is always the same. Chips and salsa appetizer, prime rib entree, then finally, death by chocolate.
This guy is putting in way too much work. Just do what women do. Fake your orgasms and have men pay for your meal. Celebrate good times, come on. Na, 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 na. Fake that bitch.
Oh my God.
Wow.
All right, the sirens are going off. The lights
The
are
ambulance
flashing.
is here.
The disco ball has dropped.
The show must end now. Good night, everybody.
Well, Ricardo is not the judge. You know who is? Miss Vanessa Flores.
Yes.
So how did we do in that round?
Y'all did really well. That was hilarious. I loved it. Jeremiah, expensive wallet. That was my favorite joke of your round. I thought that was awesome. That was a 6. Rating the meal out of arteries was a 4. And death by chocolate I thought was pretty funny. So that was 5.
All right.
And then Ricardo, Uber Eats was 4. You faked having a heart attack
So
to
you
avoid
got
open heart surgery. I hope that was a 5. And the rich was missing. That was a 6. Because that one I think was my favorite one of yours. And then Carly, that's the scam. That was for punch card. That was a 5. I like that a lot. And then faking an orgasm, that was hilarious. That was a 6. So
Thanks.
y'all got 15 points this round.
Wow, a tie
Yeah.
going into
Whoa,
round
cool.
2.
Oh, it's even game.
Celebrate good times, come on.
Ties.
Well, because it's
Tie.
we're all tied.
Tie.
Good tie. Good tie, everybody. Good tie. Good tie. Good tie.
Good tie, good tie. Round 2.
Nobody makes contact. Yeah.
We're just equally bad at everything.
Fourth graders distraught after being shown Winnie the Pooh slasher film. Students at the Academy for Innovative. I'm going to take that again. Students at the Academy for Innovative Education.
That's
I can
how
do
you
it
say
if
it.
I do it in British. In Miami Springs. Decided the class would watch Winnie the Pooh.
Miami Springshire.
Miami Springshire. Shire. No. The class decided it would watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, when a math teacher allowed them the choice. Although anything with Winnie the Pooh in the title may sound like a suitable watch for a kid, Blood and Honey is anything but. The unrated slasher film follows Winnie the Pooh and Piglet as they become murderous monsters, a transformation sparked by Christopher Robin leaving for college. One parent of 4th grade twins students at the school who were distraught after the movie told reporters the careless teacher allowed the film to play for 20
I'm never gonna teach again.
I was singing the wrong song.
allowed the film to play for 20 to 30 minutes.
Winnie the Pooh is playing that.
Allowed the film to play for 20 to 30 minutes before turning it off, despite alleged requests from students. He didn't stop the movie, even though there were kids saying, "Hey, stop the movie." We don't want to
You
watch
kids aren't
this.
the boss of me.
In a statement, the school said the film was mistakenly shown during an indoor lunch and that the situation had been handled handled with all involved. Only the first 20 minutes of the movie was played. During those first 20 minutes, there was a scary scene that was shown. At that point, the teacher turned off the video, the statement read.
I like how they didn't do spoilers. It was just a scary scene. We're not going to say what happened.
It was spooky.
I have seen previews for that movie, and it looks fucking terrifying.
And I like it only showed 20 to 30 minutes during the indoor lunch, which is probably a 20 to 30 minute
Right.
time for them to need to be busy.
For them to decide to watch the movie and watch it.
So,
Find it on Netflix.
Am I up first?
I think so. Yeah.
You're a 4th grade math teacher. Stick to teaching them math. Oh, God. Not again. He just told them why 6 was afraid of 7.
Oh.
Traumatized.
Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear. Wherever you go, I'll find you and I'll kill you. Oh, won't you take me, please, Pooh Bear?
I don't like this joke anymore, but I'll read it anyways. The wonderful thing about triggers are wonderful things. And some are triggered by murder, and some are triggered by things.
I like that. That's good. I think that's really good. That's really good.
Things? What does that even mean?
It's good.
What is it?
It was cute. Ricky was cute.
It's pointless. What does it even mean?
Stop. It was cute.
It's pointless.
You're being too hard on yourself.
Well, I think it means negative points.
Yeah, if you keep complaining about that awesome joke.
Aren't 4th graders kind of too old for Winnie the Pooh anyway? At their age, they're reading things like Beezus and Ramona. You know, the kids series where Beezus murders Ramona and wears her skin, pretending she's still alive.
At the next school board meeting, one conservative parent was heard saying, "Indoctrination! First you teach the kids that everyone's a racist. Then you teach them that everyone is trans. Now you want them to stop wearing pants and hate anyone who goes to college? Oh, wait. That actually doesn't sound too bad." What's this movie called again?
The sub put on 1776, but it was the version where John Hancock tears off and eats the face of Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, this teacher does indeed have a bad track record. Last December, he showed them that Netflix true crime documentary, How the Grinch Stole Christmas and Slaughtered a Town of Innocent Who's.
It's pronounced Hooers. Innocent Hooers.
Innocent Whores.
Hooerville.
Oh.
I skipped one of my jokes.
Well, you can do it after mine. First rule, never let your students pick the movie. Second rule, never let them name the class hamster. That's how you end up with Hamsty McHam's face or Fart, the farty hamster. For the 4th year in a row, guys.
You guys go through hamsters. All right. Well, at least they didn't show little Merv Jr.'s choice, The 100 Aching Woods.
Oh my God.
Merv the perv.
I thought I had done that because I just read it, like getting ready for it just now, and then I imagined you guys laughing at that, and I thought I had already told it.
That's funny.
I imagined you guys laughing.
Because I was like, wait, they laughed at that.
It's like a laugh track in your head.
Wait, is this a flashback?
It's like I did such a good job on that joke. I couldn't stop laughing.
Are you guys still laughing at the joke I haven't told yet?
I'll wait. Well, I enjoy Baja Blast.
Jesus.
Answer to deliciousness.
Surprised that Baja Blast doesn't have enough hot sauce for you. Guys, he wanted the lady at Taco Bell to give 3 full handfuls of hot sauce for 3 tacos.
That's unnecessary. Ricky.
Unnecessary.
Talk about a Baja Blast.
Taco Bell, a Baja Blast.
Talk about Jeremy's shame. He was like afraid to ask for hot sauce.
Which is weird
It's
because remember that
ridiculous.
time we went to Starbucks and you asked them
that's
to
for me.
microwave your drink?
Yeah, that's from me.
That's a good fucking point. Talking about me being Mr. Persnickety when you are the most persnicketiest persnicker ever.
he at least took charge of that. You were just like, give more hot sauce. Give him more sauce. They never give enough hot sauce. It's like, we haven't even moved to the window yet.
We didn't get enough hot sauce.
Well, then you should have asked for more.
I did. I kept saying,
You
"Get
should have
more
talked to
hot
them."
sauce."
Maybe it's because you said it like this, and he couldn't hear you
Like
because
right
you were
into the
covering your
window.
mouth.
He
It was like 5 minutes of telling us how much hot sauce he wanted and be like, it's not enough. That's never enough. They just need more. Like,
Robert, if you were here right now, I'm sure none of this would have came up. I miss you.
Yeah, he provides all the hot sauce.
anyways.
He would have got me some goddamn hot sauce.
No, that's his nickname on this show. Hot sauce.
I'm the hot sauce.
All right. So
How do we do in that round?
you guys did really good.
Really?
Jeremiah, you got 6, 7 afraid of 9. That was a 4. I've heard it before. Beezus and Ramona, serial killer eating her face, was a 5. How the Grinch hooers. Oh yeah.
Don't let Carly influence you.
I thought that was funny. That was
I don't get it. Is that a Netflix thing? The Hooers?
No, he's
it's a
just
horror.
the Who. It's called
He's a
Whoville.
serial killer, so he kills prostitutes.
He was saying they killed all the Who's, but I was saying no, he killed Whoers.
But what's the?
Because
Are you trying
Jack
to
the
say
Ripper
Whoville,
killed
the
whores.
whores of Whoville.
She's trying to say he kills whores.
Hey,
Because
Robert,
your
can we get that as
mom
the
lives
episode title?
there.
The whores of Whoville. That's the episode title.
What'd you say?
Your mom. She's the mayor.
Oh my god. Yeah, she's heavily featured in the documentary.
I wasn't following that conversation, but when I looked over, you go, your mom, she's the mayor of Whoville, right?
Yeah, of course.
Whoville.
What other town would Jeremy's mom be the mayor of?
Phoenix,
Slut
Arizona.
town? I'm sure you're very lovely, Mrs. Martinez.
that was a 5. For Ricky, your trigger song was really good. I was like really pumped about it, and then you wouldn't shut up about how much it sucks. You got a 4 instead of like a 5.
Vanessa thinks I won't shut up.
He won't shut up about how bad his joke is when he does a great delivery on
And
it,
hot
and everyone
sauce.
says they loved it.
And the irony is in his head, he heard us laughing, right?
And you
Right.
guys did laugh. Play
You-
the tape back, Robert. Do
No,
that.
we were laughing, but you imagined us laughing
At a different joke.
at a different joke that wasn't funny.
Oh man, I need to like spin a top. I don't know what reality.
All
I'm
right,
in
forget it.
now.
Okay.
Forget it. Move on.
Indoctrination woke joke was
Woke joke.
was a 5.
Was that my joke?
Yes.
Oh,
You guys switched. Okay.
we switched
Oh,
jokes.
I wrote them in the wrong. So triggers. Okay, Ricky, what were your
It was Ricky's, Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, it's
eating
either-
the face was really funny. That them eating each other.
Ooh, good. Sounds more like 1769.
That was 5, and then
100 Aching Woods.
100 Aching Woods. That was
yeah, that was
so
good.
then that was a 5 too.
First appearance of my cousin, Little Merv Jr.
And then Carly, your singing Winnie the Pooh was really good. Should I give that a 5? I like that.
Oh, thanks.
That was a 5. And then your other one was the woke joke. That was a 5. And then hamster was a 4. Okay, so Jeremiah, you have 29. Ricky, you have 30. And Carly, you have 29.
Wow.
Very close.
Celebrate good times. But Ricky's in the lead. But we're only separated by 1 point. And you know what that means?
I don't. What does that mean?
Anyone can tie in round 3.
How special.
House special.
How special.
Can I get the house special?
Anyone can tie. Good tie, guys.
It's
Good tie.
bow tie pasta.
It's a Thai restaurant.
House special type peanut.
We're getting real stupid now.
Okay, round 3. Female frogs play dead to avoid mating with males, a study finds. According to a study published in the Royal Society, researchers found that some female European common frogs employ a few different tactics to avoid mating, including
those common frogs be doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
including rotating their bodies and engaging in tonic immobility or death feigning. The female frogs essentially fake their own death to dodge mating for survival purposes, the study shared. During mating events, several males cling to the female, who then they cannot get rid of the unwanted males, which can lead to their own death. It seems that females of explosive breeding frogs have no means to reject the unwanted males, scientists said. Therefore, I said as I pushed up my glasses, therefore the females turn to such tactics. Tonic immobility as a tactic to avoid mating or male harassment has been observed in a handful of species, according to this study. All right, I guess I'm first here.
And tonic immobility is what Ricky gets after 3 handfuls of hot sauce.
Tonic immobility.
And after Ricky roofies his dates, it's she'll take an immobility and tonic, please.
Ooh, low blow.
I mean, it was one thing when you were calling Jeremy's mom a huge whore.
I'm wrong, actually. You don't roofie your dates. You roofie yourself, and then you fall asleep at 10 p.m.
You were going with it, and then you're just like,
yeah, that's a better joke.
Carly.
That's a better
cheap.
joke. Ricky's a good fine date, I'm sure. He doesn't do anything weird. Okay. I don't see the big...
And that's our promise to you.
Listeners, don't worry about it. You can go on a date with Ricky. I'm sure you'll be fine.
And also, that's going to be our new show contest. Win a date with Ricardo Leon.
You'll be fine.
Stay tuned for more.
Guaranteed to end by 9:30.
Or your money back. Because you're paying.
No, she can fake an orgasm.
Speaking of, I don't see the big deal. They're just trying to get some free paella.
Nice. You're up.
The old reverse date rape.
They found that some female frogs play dead to avoid a male's advances, and then some male frogs send flowers and condolences to the female frog's family. And then some female frogs' families are like, what the fuck is happening? And then some female frogs explain why they play dead, but then think, well, maybe this male frog isn't such a bad frog. And then some female frogs let the male frogs know that it was just a test and he passed. And then some male frogs are like, I don't know if that's healthy behavior. I need to talk to my therapist about it. But more research is needed to learn what happens after that.
The frog version of sorry, I have a boyfriend. Froggy ladies, listen up. It doesn't work. They'll just say, well, your boyfriend isn't here, or I don't need you to breathe to keep going.
All the froggy ladies, all the froggy ladies, all the froggy ladies.
All the froggy ladies. Now put your croaks up.
Not tonight, honey. I just shed my mortal coil.
I like that. Yeah, she croaks up. She doesn't want any. Research suggests that females will play dead to avoid the real threat of males, and males will play dead to avoid paying their dinner bill.
Faking your own death to avoid a dude you don't like? Now that's what I call ghosting. Volume 4.
Then the frog turned into a prince, and the princess still rejected him because she wasn't in a space to date right now. Real convenient after I fucking pay for dinner.
I was going to start singing Unchained Melody as part of Now That's What I Call Ghosting.
Yeah, that's
Volume
like
4.
way too old for Now That's What I Call Ghosting.
Yeah,
I get it, because of Ghost, the movie Ghost.
Guys,
No,
Patrick
sorry.
Swayze
Because the movie
references.
Ghost.
Thank you.
Our audience is not young.
But yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
They'll be young soon.
Because Ricky's going to go on dates with you and make a new generation of listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Was a good friend of mine. I never understood a single word he said, 'cause he kept mumbling about how all the women he pursues die right in front of him.
Joy to the world.
Except him.
This dude's a real drag.
All right.
How many times have you done that song as a parody on this show? Or was it Ricky the last time?
I don't know. Definitely not as much as Part of Your World from Little Mermaid. It's got to have the record.
That would have been appropriate for this too, actually.
Yeah.
I think.
How's that math going, Vanessa? Any more
It's very
happening.
scary.
I just
Should we
need-
vamp?
Let's watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Watch us do it.
Just the first 20 minutes, though.
Yeah.
I get too scared.
Wait.
We'll go wait in Pooh Corner.
Go wait in the poo corner.
All
I
right.
was thinking
That's where they keep Eeyore. I guess I'll just go and sit with the poo.
Thanks for killing me. I was trying to think of 100 Massacre Wood.
Oh, that's good.
I couldn't put
What do
it
you
in
mean
a
you were
joke,
trying
though.
to think of it?
I was
You
trying to
thought
put
of
it in a joke.
Oh, it's a joke. That was great.
All I came
Hey,
up
Ben. It's a joke.
with. Is it?
You did it.
Oh, I did it.
You did it.
Ta-da. It's a joke.
It was a joke all along.
Celebrate good
The
jokes.
joke was
Come
inside
on.
the joke all along.
It's not about the jokes that you tell. It's about the jokes you make along the way.
I want that on a sign in my kitchen tomorrow.
It's not about the jokes you write.
It's about the jokes you tell along. Perfect.
So that should be the 1, 2, 3 jokes list.
This is beautiful. What you said to me was beautiful.
That's what the show's about. That's what it's all about.
Bringing friends together, even if we fall asleep at each other's parties. Or don't get enough hot sauce for each other.
Well,
I love you guys.
this old chunk of coal has turned into a beautiful diamond. Thank you, everyone.
Let's go murder some whores.
It's pronounced whores.
Oh, sorry, a horse.
Your mom's also the mayor of Horseville. I'm sorry, Mrs. Martinez.
She's
I'm
got
sure
dual
you're lovely.
citizenship.
Mayoral duties.
Horse on top, whore in the back.
That's atrocious.
She's a whore in the bag.
What's he called when someone has a horse body and a human
Centaur.
centaur?
But you said the opposite.
What's
of
the
that.
opposite of a centaur?
Just like a butterface.
Oh, God. All right. Well, where did we ever?
And your mom's favorite is not Taco Bell hot sauce, it's Arby's.
We have the meats.
Because of her roast beef.
Horsey sauce.
Oh, okay.
She drizzles it all over her face.
Ooh, you know, I was with you up until a few seconds ago, Carly.
I know, you were doing really well today.
I was? Oh, thanks. Well, let's see how well I really did and
Okay.
how everyone did. Vanessa,
Let's all jump on this segue.
there's room for everyone.
Okay, so everyone did great after that round.
We're all looking at the scores. You have to kind of cover them up.
Oh, sorry.
Because
No,
Ricky's,
Well, I can't really read it. I'm
Ricky's
just, like, trying
staring
to
at
decipher.
it. Yeah, trying to
Okay.
do math in his head.
I'm not really. I'm just mostly looking at it.
Okay, so you're
Drawing the viewer's eye.
all right. So Carly, free papaya was funny. That was
Paella.
Paella. I have a boyfriend. Oh yeah, like warning
do?
the frogs. That was a 5, and now that's what I call ghosting. Volume 4. That was a 5. That was a total of 43 points.
Ooh.
Ricky, reverse date rape was hilarious. That was a 5. Not today, babe. I've left my mortal coil. That was 5. I like the wording on that a lot. And not in the space to date right now after kissing the prince. That was a 4 for a total of 44. And then Jeremiah, your paragraph joke of the study of the frogs. That was a 6. Oh, play dead at dinner.
Females play dead to avoid males. Males play dead to avoid paying for dinner.
That's funny. That was a 5. And then Jeremiah song. That was a 5. So you ended with 45.
Wow. All right, yeah. So the show ends. I have 43. Ricky lost
44.
a little bit of his edge in round 3 with 44, and Jeremy wins it with 45.
That was riveting.
Ooh. Celebrate bad wins. Come on. There's no
Real
party
shit going on around here.
There's a party going on right here. And I know because Rick's asleep.
Wake his ass up now. Come on. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. Well, for me, I don't know about you guys.
Well, we want to talk some more about our sponsors, Taco Bell. But too much hot sauce. But first, we want to go to the old feature of the week.
The old feature of
Carly's problems with things, or what? Burning questions.
Yep. I got a question for you. Has anyone here ever catfished a dolphin? Burning questions. So here's my question. It's based on the last story. Have you guys ever faked anything to get out of anything? Faked being sick?
I have faked an orgasm to get out of phone sex.
Really?
Because I was done with it.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't working for me, so I was like, done.
Why didn't you just say I'm not into this?
Because you can't say that to people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I have.
Is it like you're normally into it, but this time you weren't, but you know?
Yeah, it was kind of like that. It was, and I didn't want to hurt her feelings and be like, okay, I'm just not gonna keep trying.
Oh, this was with like a part.
Yeah.
You weren't calling in. I was like, just hang up.
No, it wasn't like a phone sex line.
You're on phone 6 live. Next caller.
He's like, oh no, my minute's about to expire. My free minute.
You guys thought, I kind of thought in the back of my head that you guys thought it was like a sex worker thing. No, it's a person that I was.
Were you in a relationship with this person?
Kind of.
Yeah, and by the way, my mother is mayor of Sex Worker Town. Okay.
Sorry, I know it's
Politically correct.
2023.
I said it, by the way, because that's who I called.
Yeah, because you said sex worker. That's the better term.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have done that, and you're like,
That's
it's so great. Good night.
So, I'm curious. Did you act it out with sounds and stuff? You're not just like, I finished.
And then he squirted
Goodbye.
a water bottle against the wall.
Well, because it's all audio, so you gotta. It's like it's.
And then you're
part of the
like,
show.
then you'd go to the bathroom, turn on the faucet. And you're like, I'm cleaning myself up. Oh. How far did it go?
Oh yeah, keep talking about your.
Yeah, this was at that party.
I did see you on the phone for
funny.
I don't know, 30 seconds.
I just dialed.
But dialed someone.
Yeah, one time I faked an orgasm to get out of my friend's Halloween party.
But I didn't have a ride home.
If I faked anything, I mean, everyone's faked being sick. I did fake being sick to get out of work, but I carried it through to the next day I was there. I faked that I'm recovering from having been sick. And I did such a good job acting that I started to feel sick.
Really?
Yeah.
You got sick?
I sicked myself.
Oh, no.
I feel like I did that sometimes when I was a kid. Like I would just want to be sick so bad. Then I was like, wait, I kind of feel sick.
Yeah.
Let me just lick the floor and see what happens.
Like they were like, how you feeling? I'm like, I'm getting better.
I definitely faked being sick as a kid a lot to not go to school. Like a lot. I stayed home from school sick, but I wasn't really sick a lot. But as an adult, I don't really do that anymore because I feel like at this point in my life, if you just tell people honestly, I'm so exhausted, I'm just not in the mood to do A, B, and C, they're usually like, oh yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah.
And if it's work and I like need a mental day, I guess I would just say like I just have like a personal thing going on. I wouldn't say I was sick.
Hey, I can't come in today. I'm licking the floor.
You do you,
I just
Rick.
wanted to be honest.
You do you, Rick. We'll see you on Monday.
I don't think I've ever faked anything to get out of work, but I've definitely faked things to get out of social situations. Like that I just didn't want to hurt the person's feelings, but I just really didn't want to do something.
Yeah,
Being honest is really complicated.
it is. And that's why Taco Bell is our sponsor. Taco Bell. Being honest is complicated.
Leave Moss and complicated. Live Moss complicated.
You have one?
I would say I've worked retail, so you're faking wanting to be there and talk to people.
I judged on this show today.
No,
Didn't you tell me once you said yes to a marriage proposal just because you felt bad for the guy?
no.
Oh, it was really recently, I thought. Like it happened like a couple
month
weeks
ago?
ago.
Oh my God, no,
I swear you told me that story.
That's what I took out of it.
I haven't like faked anything sexual related. It was mostly like at my old job, just caring about my bosses pretty much, and just having to have that face on like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, and you're like, what the like, this is horrible.
Office politics.
Yeah, and then with like calling out sick, I did feel bad when I would call out sick when I needed a day off from work, and then I'm like, no, like this is why you have a sick day. Like, so I just say I have a migraine because honestly, if I go to work those days, I will have a migraine. So I just stay home and then feel better, and then but mostly in my past career, I faked a lot.
You guys,
being Catholic.
I gotta out my mom about something. I swear to God, she fakes reasons to get off the phone with her kids because it's not just me. I've talked to all my siblings about
Gotta have
this.
an orgasm. God.
I talked to all my siblings about this. My mom doesn't want to talk on the phone with us, but we call her, and she I swear to God, it's like every time you call her,
Peeling back another layer for Carly Castor.
she's doing one of the three things, and it's not just me. My siblings have complained about the same things. She's either making dinner. It doesn't matter what time you call. She's always making dinner, has to poop, or she's watching a show and her husband's
Has to
gonna
poop.
get really mad if she doesn't hang up. It's like one of the three. It's like either my mom just hates talking on the phone with her children,
or she poops.
or she's like always
day.
cooking, pooping, and watching TV. It's
Maybe
like
that's
one
her
of the
life.
two.
It's a cycle,
Is she retired?
She's been retired for many years. Yeah.
Very likely that pooping, cooking, and watching TV is her entire life.
It's just like, oh, how is
thrown in there once in a
how
while.
is it that my timing is that whether I call at 5 p.m. or 9 p.m., you're cooking dinner? Like, how is that true? It just
Maybe she's cooking up that turd she's going to drop later.
Sounds like she's pooping frequently.
She's always
probably
cooking
a lot
something
of
up.
food.
Mom, I'm calling you. My mom doesn't watch this show. Let's be real. But really, Mom, if you're watching, like, fucking get a new excuse. We know that you're lying. Say anything
gotta
else.
change it up.
Yeah, change it up. You're changing the oil in your car. You're mopping the floor. Like any other thing than
I'm
pooping.
so glad that you're taking your therapist's advice and talking about your mother on a podcast.
I don't actually talk about my mom in therapy.
Oh, you don't?
No, I mostly talk about you guys
all
and
the
how you
time.
make me feel.
Oh.
Ricky especially, who like bullies me constantly.
Oh my God.
Does he have a Patreon subscription to our show? Because maybe your therapist can get that. And also you, viewer or listener right now, could also be a part of the fun and exciting life of being a Patreon subscriber to 123 Joke.
Yes, please subscribe. Right now, our recent Halloween video is up for free, but soon it will be behind the paywall, and you will want to pay $3 a month for that kind of content.
You
Bob,
don't even have to fake an orgasm. That's how good this show
we would
is.
prefer you do. Anyways, Bob has put a lot of hard work into those videos, and they are well worth the $3. So get on it. It's good stuff.
And he will not come back until he starts making some money.
That's why we kicked him off the show in the first place. We couldn't afford him.
Can't afford him.
Help us bring Bob back, everyone.
Arms of the Angel, montage of pictures of you, Robert. Thank you.
Yeah. In addition to the Patreon, you can always share our show with your friends, subscribe, suggest stories, reach out to us, suggest stories that you think would be funny for us to write jokes about. But until then, I'm Jeremy Martinez.
I'm Ricardo Leone.
I'm Carly Kastner.
I'm Vanessa Flores.
And this has been another episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes!
Shame. Shame.
Why?
Shame.
Bring Bob back. Bring Bob back.
Better
Bob
Business
back.
Bureau.
Bring Bob back.
And then next week, everybody's going to have a Bob haircut. We're right back to Bob, baby.
Anyone seen Timmons around?